Hello, people, and welcome. I hope that you're well. My name is I Play 4K, aka I Play 16K, aka UGD King, and during this video, I'm going to show you how YouTube LLC violated pretty much everything, including basic ethics. When you're talking to them, they're pretty much disconnecting the chat. On emails, when you're asking, I want to introduce you to a case, I want to sue Google, but before I already send you a demand letter on copyrights, right? And before that, I want to speak to your attorney at law. And they're like, our legal team will let you know if they want to contact you. I'm like, yeah, okay. And addition to that, let me show it to you. For the core, they putting the icon here for the chat. So you get into the chat and you're speaking to the person, then you disconnect and they disabling the chat for you. Google, YouTube, as a reminder, YouTube LLC and Google LLC has the due dates for the attorney at law per each party to contact me in first copyright case when YouTube LLC is violated. Okay? Copyright directly. Okay, so and they're pretty much what they do, guys. When they didn't comply with the address to them, now they're going to give me the address, even when I'm not asking it. And but due date passed like long time ago. I'm recording, documenting this case since 2012 with the software that I developed. Okay, and this guy will just negligently disconnect Eldrin. Okay, and then the chat button will be unavailable for me, but it will be available like it is available for the judge. Okay, because visually it will be available, but the code will be function will be disabled because it's a boolean true or false, and if it's false then the whole function is disabled. Okay, about the concern, already since 2012, multiple times through multiple complaints, and demand letters. Okay. And but the guys are disconnecting on multiple videos, like 15 videos in the chat, when the concerns was exactly to let him know what's going on when he's asking. He was just disconnecting in the middle, and I was just explaining what happened, and he's like, okay, is there anything else, sir? I cannot hear you, da da da. And I'm typing and he can see it. Even a minute didn't pass in the video, and completely negligently, it's a civil abuse. It's just human rights abuse. It's just unbelievable with Google. It says Google on it, so Google LLC will be answering for this as well. In this case, it's going to be a first copyright case. I decided to split it, guys, and sue them for each violation. Okay. Yep. It was reminders. It looks like you reach out to us plenty of times for the same concerns. Yep, exactly. So he recognized that. They can see everything, and not only that, he has the ability to block the chat, and the Karens, I call them Karens, is deciding if you will have ability of chat or not, but the visually chat will be available to you as an icon. Okay, and it's a boolean. It's like returning true or false. Okay, and if it's returning true, let's say check mark blocked, then you're unable to chat. It's going to say just executing the chat and never will be executing the chat, because if there is a if statement and it's probably saying like if boolean is equal to true, let's say banned, chat isn't available, and they kind of trying to ban you, kind of, oh look at this time they're providing a case. They never provided the case before. Okay, this is the first time they're providing a case. So and as you can see, he's closing the chat. Okay, he's closing the chat, and this is what they did when I was typing on me. So I couldn't even deliver the demand letter correctly to them. So I tried to deliver it in any type of possible ways. When I was doing as attachment, they were disconnecting immediately. After the attachment, I was trying to type as explanation what kind of file is that, immediately disconnecting and such. So right now he disconnected just like you saw it, and I'm gonna click on it, and that's it. He decided it's not executing. As you saw it with the chat, click on it, chat is loading, and it's not executing, but it's visible. The function is visible. As you can see, I clicked 2 times. So visually for the judge, this is like a true negligence, civil abuse, manipulation, deception. This is just an example, guys, for you. Okay, and additional examples will be provided throughout the videos. I have over 10 terabytes recorded since 2010 with the technologies that I developed, the YouTube negligence. But I'm going to provide like 10 cases. Obvious, whatever I'm going to pick, but there is like case after case after case after case. So if you're looking to sue YouTube or Google, please contact me. I'm willing to join you guys, okay, because the cases that I have will be like, oh my god, it's going to be they committed against my party, but it's going to be, like I will be able to sue them and sue them and sue them and sue them. And we will see on the first copyright case, which is directly violation by YouTube and Google involvement into that. And after they receive multiple demand letters and avoid it as much as possible with the statements like their legal team will decide on my copyright letters, and it's not copyright letters based on their users violations. It's based on the service providers. So the DMCA is not protecting them, but what they're trying to do, they're trying to see if a crook judge will protect them in California. Okay, so this is what's up, guys, and you can see we can see what it's leading to. It's corrupted jurisdiction system and corrupted everything pretty much. This is there as an example, because they're paying them to be also corrupted against the people. Okay, so pure example. And that would happen. Google never produced the video in HD. It took over a day to produce video in HD. Never took it this way, so they delayed this video. They understood the video is so important, and they delayed the video, and they did it on purpose. And it's going to be multiple videos when I'm going to show you an algorithms why they're doing that, because within the knowledge of the regular mathematics, it's going to be hard to understand. You gotta pretty much combine it with some algorithms as software developer and apply those type of knowledges and experience to find out what's going on. But I'm going to provide it to you guys, and I'm not going to be like attorneys that they from the other side that they showing the source code and not able to do anything. There is a source code, and you can hide the source code. You can encrypt the JavaScript, and this is what Google does. And but I'm pretty sure it's a boolean, true or false, and there is a function that executing that chat. So it's going to be a class of the chat for the creators, and there is a boolean that says, okay, let's go ahead and block the let's go ahead and practice some more civil abuse and block those creators if we're gonna decide that they're like cuckoos or whatever, let's go ahead and do it. And this is what they're doing it. This is what they are doing at YouTube and Google LLC, both of those parties. This is what they're doing, guys. Go ahead and smash that like button for me. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. As again, this is what they're doing, and the case is well documented. And thank you, guys, and I will see you. Show me your support, guys. Show me your support. John McAfee video is delaying, of course, because Aaron Swartz pretty much, I didn't like what he committed. He went on the campus, installed his laptop, big violation. So that's why I'm not going to include him probably in the video, and it's delaying. But anyways, more about it over UHDking.com. Thank you so much for your support. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next videos. You may use this video in your court cases, and if you're trying to sue Google LLC or YouTube LLC, go ahead and let me know, guys. Thank you.